1. Did you know that Israel is the only place with mandatory military service for women, prompting gender balance and empowering women in uniform since 1948? Well, that's real girl power. 2. If you would like to send a letter to God, Israel's got you covered. The Postal Service's Special Letters to God department ensures your prayers reach the Western Wall. Who needs stamps when you've got divine delivery? 3. The Red Sea in Eilat has the world's only underwater museum and restaurant. Imagine dining with the fishes. Israel takes dining and culture to a whole new level, literally. 4. Step into the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and you'll find a centuries-old puzzle. A wooden ladder that has been leaning against a window since the 18th century. The funny thing is, no one can remove it because the 6 churches managing the building can't agree on who owns it. 5. Israel's religious significance is off the charts, drawing followers from 3 major faiths: Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. In Jerusalem, the spiritual heart of it all, you'll find the holiest grounds for Judaism, the 3rd holiest shrine in Islam, and a host of Christian sites tied to Jesus' life. 6. Have you ever heard of Sabras? That's the cool nickname for people born in Israel, named after prickly pear cacti. It just means that Israelites might seem tough on the outside, but they are very sweet on the inside. 7. Israel's got some ancient secrets buried in its soil. The Mount of Olives is the world's oldest continually used cemetery with over 3,000 years of history. In addition, Ashkelon holds an even more unusual record with its mysterious dog cemetery housing over 1,300 puppy skeletons. 8. Here's a very surprising fact. Israel's one of just 3 countries without a written constitution, joining Britain and New Zealand in this unique club. 9. Israel's leading the charge against unrealistic beauty standards. In 2012, they banned underweight models from the catwalk to promote healthier body images. And guess what? Other countries like France and Spain followed suit. Do you think more countries should adopt Israel's ban on underweight models, and would this be a great way to curb unhealthy practices in the fashion industry? 10. Let's talk languages. Israel has a bilingual tongue, Arabic and Hebrew being its official languages. And get this, Hebrew was once a ghost language until it made a comeback in the 19th century, becoming the only language to ever be revived. 11. Want to take a wild ride down the highway? Well, in Israel you can, on one special day. The holy day of Yom Kippur shuts down the entire country, turning the streets into a playground for bikes, skateboards, and rollerblades. And no shops or eateries are open. 12. Israel is a hotspot for migratory birds, with over 500 million winging their way through twice a year. Add to that the fact that Israel's tree count is on the rise, a unique occurrence for a country in the 21st century. 13. Do you know that Israeli stamps and money are extra special? The stamps are made with kosher glue, and if you check out the cash, you'll find Braille written to help blind people tell their bills apart. 14. Israel is a land of food innovation. They've gifted the world cherry tomatoes, prickly pear varieties, and milk-producing cows that rival any other countries. 15. Israel's the brains behind drip irrigation, saving tons of water for crops. Plus, they're great at recycling, with 90% of wastewater getting a second use. 16. Israelis can't get enough of the hummus creamy dip. They eat over 1 million pounds of it yearly. That's enough hummus to feed a herd of elephants. 17. The Israelis love their kids, and it's no wonder that they are leaders in vitro fertilization treatments, offering free procedures to citizens. 18. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, and in Israel, you can get tons of them because it is home to the world's largest diamond exchange. 19. The Hanukkah festival in Israel means one thing: donuts galore. Israelis eat about 24 million safganiyot. That's enough to give every person in the country a sweet treat or two. Plus, have you ever heard of King? It's a burger in a donut. Only in Israel. 20. Ever dreamt of floating effortlessly? Well, Israel's Dead Sea is the lowest spot on Earth, and its super salty waters make everyone buoyant. Just remember, don't let that salty splash get in your eyes. 21. Passover in Israel is a serious affair. No chametz is allowed. Oh, and that's the word for foods with leavening agents like breads, cookie cakes, and grain like oats, barley, and wheat. Supermarkets go into lockdown mode, covering aisles in plastic to keep forbidden foods out of sight. 22. Here's one for the shopaholics. Head to Eilat, where shopping is VAT-free. From gadgets to glam, you name it. You can get your favorite foods without the added tax burden. 23. Haifa's subway system may be one of the world's smallest, but it's mighty. With just 4 carriages and a mile of track, you can enjoy a cozy train ride through the city. 24. In Israel, music always fills the air, as there are more orchestras per person than anywhere else. 25. Israel's vineyards are popping bottles left and right. With over 300 wineries, you can toast to tradition with 60,000 tons of wine grapes harvested yearly. 26. Jerusalem has a history for days. Dating back over 6,500 years, it's filled with so many archaeological wonders, with over 2,000 sites waiting to be explored and probably more to be discovered. 27. Israel's workforce is packed with brainpower, with about 140 scientists and technicians per 10,000 workers. 28. Israel's coastline boasts over 150 sandy stretches. From the Mediterranean to the Red Sea, plenty of sun and surf for everyone. 29. Tel Aviv's architectural charm is something else. With more Bauhaus beauties than anywhere else, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site that showcases the best of the 1930s style. 30. When it comes to cleaning in Israel, they have a unique method up their sleeves: the Sponja. With this, they simply flood the floors with water and use a squeegee to send dirt packing. Well, that's all we have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing facts.